Hey, Rhea. Can you hear me okay? This is really, really weird for me. 'Cause I'm not used to like just sitting here with the being ready to just do a camera thing. And I'm like totally thrown off. I'm like, where am I putting everything? Okay, there we go. And good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. For anybody that wants to see this, because I know it's like here a day early. So, all right. And you'll have to pardon my messy office as I'm still renovating. So I've got Pokemon cards everywhere, piles and stuff and boxes and things. So there we go. And we'll have that. I've got my knife ready. Should be all gravy. I haven't really looked. The box doesn't look damaged or anything. There's like a little something. I can't show too much. I don't want to show the label to the universe. But this is the size of the box. It's not too heavy. So. Yeah, my hair's getting long. I'm going to shave it down a bit. Like, I just got to either figure out how to do it myself or get a stylist that can help me out on what I want to do. So, thinking about getting a little bit nerdy and pulling a Nick's Ulrich. Do like the shaved sides with a couple of braids. Go, Doc. Hello, hello. Alright. Let's eat. I don't know if I can sort of back up a little bit so you guys can see that. So, there we go. Right. Knife safety. Well, at least there's foam everywhere. I don't know, like, if the foam bits just come unglued from, because it looks like these were supposed to be around, like, this stuff on top, but at least it's also bubble wrapped, so that's nice. I don't, carpet and wheels. Okay, how do we want to play this? And just take these out. Make more mess in the office. And so on top, we got bubble wrap. And that's going to be fun to play with tonight. So that's got the general case in it. It looks like in the Best Buy edition, like of the steel case, because you get like 2 steel cases with this. Alright. Woohoo! So, and we have a lovely glare. Yeah, all the pops. Giggity goo, giggity goo. So there we got the game. Here we've got, these are the little bitty wall banners. The Realms of Valisthea wall banners. 6 of them. Warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years. Please retain for future reference, just in case you forget. Alright, so here is the one steelbook here. We got front, we got back, shiny, shiny, and of course we gotta check out the inside. Liking it. Loving it. I'll have a lovely little display. Planning on getting the walls back there with like some of the like photo frame like shelving that I can just like lean stuff like this up on. So that'll be badass. Sweet. So this is, and some people were like complaining, it was like they're saying they're like 6 inches, like they're not that big of wall banners. I'm like, also I've got enough crap to put on my walls, so small will work. So kind of pop that open there, and we've got the lovely little, okay, that's not bad. Because they're also like kind of got a texture to them. Now this, they got like a little bending here at the bottom from being packaged, but that's workable, outable. I can iron that out. So we have, you can kind of see that. I don't know if you can kind of see the texturing. It's sort of like a silky texture. I know 6 inches is great in some cases. Be like, 6 inches. Now all of a sudden it's not enough. Never please people. So, but yeah, like I say, I can kind of iron out these little spots on the bottom. So first one, second one, third one. That's nice. I like that one. It's a good one. I'd say that's like, I don't know, there's something about that one. I like that one. This one's cool too. This is some of these ones that are kind of simple but effective. I like that one too. This one's not bad. And then we got that one. That one looks like a banner you make in like a video game or something. Like you got to make your own banner in like Diablo or something. I'm pretty sure I did that once. Well, I think I've got like 1,000,000,001 windows open that I can close. There we go. Alright. So yeah, those are not too bad. I think that would make a nice little, especially since you do have like 6 of them. Like you could kind of line them up together. You know, probably in like a little display. Or even then, if you had like, if you were creative enough and had more diligence than I do, probably like make some sort of like individual display for each region. Alright, I'm just going to stack all my crap everywhere. Alright, now this is going to be the fun part. Get this bad boy out. Let's get that plastic wrap off so we can see that a little bit better. Punch myself in the face. This is a really shiny box. Shit. Alright, you over there. Alright. Really smooth box too. Why am I happy about that? So yeah, you're getting a lovely reflection of my computer screen there. It's so lovely. I'm trying to find an angle that you can kind of the big old box. So we got that side, that side, and then the back just has the logo. Oh yeah, that would be good. Hang them off the front of the photo shelves. I like that idea. That would be very cool. So, but yeah, this is a very, very smooth box. There's like no texture whatsoever. And try not to cut up the box a whole bunch either. Do it. Can I get all of it? Not quite. There we go. I think I got it. There. Jeez. They don't want you to forget what you bought. Is that a box in a box? Holy shit. So, open up the top. Some plastic here to pull up, I guess. The rest of it. So there's some, let's do this one first. So that's probably going to be like, you know, game and steelbook, all of that, whatever. And then the other one would be the figure, probably. This is like opening up one of those prank Christmas gifts where they keep like putting a box inside a box. And you're like, when am I going to get to the meat? Holy shit. See what I tell you. Box in a box. Looking for the hidden gift card. Alright. How do they want me to open this one? There we go. Ha! I got it! Woo. Like triple and quadruple. So, here we've got... Please be sure to read the following. Keep away from fire. I love reading warnings. This is my favorite part. It really is. I'm not sure what the intended use of this product is, but I'm not supposed to use it other than that. I always love that with things like that. You're like, I'm not entirely sure how you expected me to use this. But, we'll do that. What else we got? Do not forcibly pull or swing the product due to the risk of unexpected accidents. Never lick or put it in the mouth. Do not leave the product in a hot or humid place or bring it near fire, as this may cause deformation, deterioration, and fire. Let's make sure that's probably in order of like priority there. If deformed, deteriorated, or broken as a safety precaution, stop using it. Do not display this if it's deformed. It's just a map. Keep out of reach of small children. They might find their way to Narnia. Yeah, I know, right? No fun if we keep it away from the fire. So. Oh, good. I had it right side up. Nope, I have it upside down. Do I? I don't know. There we go. Bobby Power. Alright. Here we go. I do love little things like this. I don't know why. It doesn't even have to be that complicated. It just feels like, I don't know, you'd be like, it's like those old movies where they just have those like maps, like nice and displayed on the wall. So that's cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright. I think I've got, God, how many am I up to now? I don't know. I have to dig for them. Oh yeah, I forgot. These were coming with this. Oh, fucking sweet. Oh, these look nice. Oh, I'm going to have to try to get these in the shot so that you can see them really clearly. Probably, let me take them out of the plastic here so that I can, it's the, like, pins here. So that's hopefully at least not glaring. But these look really good. I like them. Pretty sweet. Come on, camera, don't fail me now. Don't sit there and get out of focus. Let's pull her back. See if it'll focus a little better. So yeah. That's pretty sweet. I like those. And they've got like the, I don't know if you can see it there, how well that came through on the camera. But like behind each one, you can see that they've kind of got the color going on there. It's like not really great with the kind of the shadow. I don't know if I can get some light on it from up top. There, that's working a little bit better. So you can see kind of like how they've got the different colors like green and red and blue and all of that behind the different icons, I guess, right? They're calling them. I have to remember. I have to keep up. Eidolons, icons, aeons. What else have we had them called? Just summons. So it's hard to keep up. So if I ever misname it or forget, don't blame my old ass. Because they change them with every freaking game. So many pretties. That's going to be great. I love it. I was going to try to put it back in there, but it wants to fail me right now. So we will... It's at least protected in its own little box there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Not, unlike the map that I want to probably make sure I don't... Where did I set it? There it is. We got one more thing in here. And that's the other steelbook. So the collector's edition steelbook, which I thought was pretty cool. When I pre-ordered this from the website, I did not realize I was going to be getting both steelbooks. And I think I had also missed the fact that the wall banners came with it. So we're just gonna rip that plastic open. All right, here we go. Oh my god! I'm like, no, not the fingerprints, because this looks really good. Stop reflecting all of my crap. There we go. So, trying to get the lighting right. Sorry, I don't have like really great lighting for shit like this. And I'm realizing that I'm like in the like worst possible position for like great lighting on dark stuff. So, trying to give it its like due here. So maybe back it up as well a little bit so it like gets a little bit better lighting a little. So, whew. There's something in here I think. So let me just double check. What is this? More warnings. Alright. So this has the double sided casing. And then see if we can get that glare off of there so we can kind of see the inside a little bit. There we go. So you got a nice, lovely, big shot of the fruit. And yeah, got a whole brand new label. This product has sharp parts. Due to its design, handle carefully. Do not handle the product roughly, such as throwing it or swinging it around. This may cause unexpected injuries. Take care to avoid pinching hair, fingers, or clothing during opening and closing as well. I could think of other parts that people could manage to close in there because just people. Never lick it or put it in the mouth. They just don't want me to have any fun. Don't leave in a hot or humid place or bring it near fire. This may cause deformation, deterioration, and fire. And then because it was in a little baggie, the bag is for packaging. Please throw away immediately after opening. Don't place this product on a resin, sofa, seat, tile, etc. The color may transfer. Leave a mark. Do not strongly rub or hit it, as doing so may cause damage or breakage. Gently wipe off any dirt with a moist soft cloth. This chemical is adhered. The surface may be discolored or affected. Oh, lovely. Some of them pretty normal. Some of them are just so great to read. But yeah, this one, I don't know if it came off very well in the... You can kind of see it with up here. You got kind of a framing, so it's kind of got that lift to it. The same for Clive here. He's kind of etched out, if you can kind of see it there. So he's kind of raised just a little bit off. It's not flush. So it's got a kind of nice texturing to it there. Love it, love it, love it. Let me put that back in the little sleeve baggie so we just don't damage that in the meantime. Da, 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 da. All right. Getting a lovely little pile. Yeah. I'm going to have a lot of boxes that my hoarding ass doesn't want to throw away. Now we've got the rest of this we can pull out of the pretty box. We'll just let that kind of fall away slowly. It is very nice. It's delicate. Premium statue. Ugh. As I throw everything around. Phoenix versus Ifrit. This one's a little bit more, how do you say, was it matte texturing? But here we go. Like, got that all in there where you can't tell what the fuck it is because of all the plastic around it. But yeah. One side, the other side, the back. But we're gonna have to pull this dog out of here. Oh, is there some assembly required? I'm too used to getting like the anime figures and shit. And get that. There we go. I was surprised the show was gonna show up today. I really was. I was like, holy shit, it's actually getting here early. And then I got my email for like the download code for like pre-order stuff. It's so large. I'm just gonna keep trying to knock over my piles of Pokemon cards. Alright. Out you go. There we go. John is in the living room playing Diablo 4. He did finally finish the campaign today. He wanted to power through on the lower tier world just to get the campaign out of the way and then move up from there. So, let me see here. Where is going to be...
Power through.
Yep. Is there any tape? I don't think so.
Everything look good still?
Yeah, everything's looking good. We're just onto the figure.
Can you do it? Can you get it?
There it is, tape. There we go.
Pulls on.
Rhea and Doc.
Hi, Rhea. Hi, Doc. Haven't seen you guys in a while.
There we go. Yeah, we're hoping what I'm planning to do is just brutalize myself as much as necessary to go ahead and play this game. So, obviously do the unboxing tonight, then I'll just need to make sure I've got everything downloaded, and then we can go from there. Yes, my Origins Steelbook.
Yeah, we still haven't played that.
Hand me it.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I posted a picture of this. This is like the Stranger of Paradise Steelbook that I went ahead and got back when that came out, and I still gotta play.
Yeah.
Because I'm like 3 years behind on video games. So.
Alright, I'm gonna go get food.
They said hi.
Hi.
Oh my god, I'm gonna like freaking. Accidentally like shut everything off. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and just take that piece of tape off. Try to get everything knocked everywhere. There we go. Tape. Get off. Okay. Alright. Now that I've got these bad boy out of there, we just got the plastic. A little bit more plastic. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Okay. I love the colors on Phoenix. Let me show you the back here. I love what they've done on that. And then try to be careful here because it's not exactly it's pretty lightweight, like plasticing and resin, but at the same time sometimes it's the look that matters here. Yeah, it's not like super heavy. This looks like it would be something that is heavy, but this base is like hollow. So it's like a very light plastic. You can feel it. This thing is probably actually a little technically top heavy because of that. This is almost like a lot of the weight I think coming more from Ifrit here. But I like the colors, and it's not like necessarily like bad just because it is lightweight. I think a lot of the coloration and detailing on the icons there are looking really great. So that like probably if you have a little bit of artistic, you know, you can probably get the rock looking a little bit more detailed like they are. But I like it. I think just for a showpiece, something that you're sitting up and being able to look at, I think it looks really good. Yeah, no, don't drop it though. Any figures, I would say though, that's going to be a problem. It doesn't matter what they're made of. Like literally, I've got a figure back here that her leg snapped off. Turns out I did have her anyway, but like I dropped the bag that I had her in because she wasn't boxed up. She was just a loose figure that I got there, and I had my hands full of stuff, and I kind of dropped the bag, and it maybe fell a few inches, and the leg snapped off. So honestly, quality doesn't really help the breakage of figures, because of all the fine detailing they tend to put into them. And so, and of course, how small things can get, like, you know, just how thin even legs can get, or pieces like this, they're going to spin, they're going to break, they're going to snap. So that's why I'm like, here, I'm like, this is definitely something that I would goof and right here on stream, like, be like, you know? So I'm trying to be super conscious of what I'm doing and how I'm holding it. But the colorations, I really do absolutely love the detailing on them. You know, and kind of how that's turned out, because overall I think it really works. So that's good to hear. Yeah, with your cats, that's got to be like something to watch out for. So, but yeah, give you guys a good kind of close up here and be able to see any of the details. So, like I said, I love the colors on it. I love how it really actually does pop, and that they went into the detail on having those colors on Phoenix, especially with Ifrit here as a backdrop, and even on him, like for having more standard coloring, like not as many colors, you know, for the most part you've got the darker like black and red on the body, but like with the way the horns thin out, or those thin out with the flames on his legs and stuff like that, you can see that they've still got kind of the color that they did there. So there's still like fine little details on it, and I love it. And just for being, you know, a freaking sucker for Final Fantasy shit, so I'll take something like this. This is pretty badass. Yeah, jackass. You would. He'd do it just to piss you off. So yeah, so far that's gonna be the last thing that's in that collector's edition. That ran me I want to say, like, after shipping and everything, which shipping, honestly, like considering it was like 20 bucks or something like that, 25. But it was like a little over 400. It was like 420 or something like that. So, but for me, worth it. I'm very excited about it. It's getting, you know, rave reviews. It's expected to, but, you know, even for Final Fantasies I haven't enjoyed as much. I mean, I still enjoy them for what they are. So, and I am expecting great things from this. I'm super excited to see what they've done with it, with the way they've done the icons and the battle system. I haven't looked into everything in super detail. Once I usually decide I'm pretty interested in that game in a way that I also want to be surprised by it. So you're familiar with that from like Yakuza. I just don't look. I don't look into anything anymore. I'm like, all right, the rest gets to surprise me because, you know, even then at that point, I want to kind of have that experience of ohs and ahs from even like exploring or battle systems or something like that. So, 900, oof. Yeah, that would be. I was like, at the time I pre ordered this, I wasn't entirely sure it was a good idea. I was like, am I going to have the money for that? So, but yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead, instead of boxing him back up, we'll set you back here. Da-da. And you can kind of hang out with the Pokemon pins. And yeah, you can see kind of the idea I'm going with. I've got the two shelves back here, the dark ones. They did send me that replacement shelf that's down here in the box. I got to put that together. And it's another one of the larger size back there. I can't mirror very well. I'm very bad at that. So let's see. You got visually cool as 16 is. Rather Tears of the Kingdom and the Cat Quest. I was impressed. I was like, oh my god, they're doing another Cat Quest. That's crazy. So I definitely have to check that out because I really did enjoy kind of like the goofiness and just gameplay. I don't know. It was fun. It was really cool. I was glad he showed it to me. But yeah, and then Tears of the Kingdom, John's still working on that with Diablo 4 that came out, so that's part of why he was powering through the campaign so that he can then kind of go into just the leveling up through the different tiers and world tiers and stuff here and there as he goes back in and does Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, for me, I was like, I really do need to get on these games. I've got so many games that I keep getting, and I'm like, okay, now I'm focusing on work, now I'm focusing on renovating, now I'm focusing on this, that, or the other. So it's super crazy. But yeah, I definitely was like, I don't want to sit around and be like 2 years behind on 16 and still trying to avoid spoilers. And I was like, I really need to get back into the game. So I'll probably set office renovating to sort of like a here and there on my weekends, and then maybe try to focus in on my after work time, Monday through Friday, and some weekend time as well, every weekend to obviously to getting through 16, so that hopefully that gets me back, because I think part of it, if I get back in the rhythm, if I get back in that rhythm that I've broken, then that'll probably help fix some things as well moving forward, trying to get through Elden Ring and then moving back into Demon Souls and then moving on to other stream games or recordings. If I need to then like at least if I'm in a gaming rhythm, even if I'm not streaming it but recording it instead and then releasing it, because I think I never even released all my final like stuff for what was the last one I uploaded? Like that I was uploading for Judgment? I don't know. It's I don't know anymore, and I don't think I finished everything. Like it's there. It's like just rhythm. Rhythm went to shit, and then like I forget that where I'm at. So I'm just getting everything redone. Like so. Well, hopefully we can remedy that. I don't know. Like, I know that there was that one drawing. I did get enough, I think, to get in the drawing for the entries to get the drawing for like the PS5. No PS5 for you either? No hurry for any of the newest games at the moment. Hey, yeah, no, if you can like chill, and there's still a lot of stuff that's coming out for both. It's like less and less, but I mean, admittedly, there's still, you know, a lot of things that are still kind of available to or coming for like PS4. So I think they are kind of getting on that now, officially not doing things for PS4, but just recently. So most of everything up through pretty much, I think, early this year at least, unless they specifically were developing only for PS5, was going to both. So, but that definitely feels like they're going in a direction of having more available more often, and like getting past that issue of like the chip availability and, you know, everything else that was going along with that. But yeah, I've been like spending probably more than I should, but at the same time I'm like, oh fuck it, we're having fun. But yeah, because I did that, and then I had got this, you know, Final Fantasy 1 through 6 edition, so, and those were like pretty close to back, and I was like, this is probably a dumb move, but hey. And now we're like, you know, been hunting down the pre-orders for the Pokemon 151 for the trading card game, so yeah, I think it'll like tell you too what you still had left in like an email, in your email or whatever, that it sends you when it updates you. But I think you had to have like 100 is all it said, to qualify for the PS5 drawing. Yeah, no kidding. And honestly, you know, I think of you guys a lot when I like things like that come up. If there's like drawings, I'm like, fuck it, might as well throw it in. If I've got friends that I can send it to, great. Like, so I try to keep that in mind. You know, when stuff like that pops up, if I'm entering it, yes, it's not because I'm going to be over here being like, I got a second PS5. Like, I'm just going to buy a, like, whatever fucking pro version they end up coming out with or whatever. But, or if that's the case, you know, I can retire since it's not a collector's edition PS5 or anything like that I'd want to keep for, you know, collecting purposes. You know, I'd send that off to friends, you know, so I'm always on the lookout for that stuff. Because I know it's like a shitty thing sometimes that like be where that console market, and I have to say that it's still not as high up there as it, because I still remember that PS3 coming out. They threw that Blu-ray in there, and it was just, there were stabbings in the US over that shit. I remember news reports of people getting stabbed outside of like Walmarts and stuff to get their, because they you know, would jack their PS3s that they were walking out with. And it was just like, are you fucking kidding me? That's stupid. But they were 600 plus because of the Blu-ray and it being so new. It was crazy. So I can't imagine what that cost up in Canada at the time. That was probably ridiculous. Probably more than what that Final Fantasy 16 was going to be. I don't even know. Yeah, because gosh, it's been so long since I pre-ordered that. I can't remember if they said that was like specific to the US. It probably was still going to have to like go through customs and shipment to Canada, which is always just like a disaster in terms of costs. So, but yeah, that's what we got. When I say oh my gosh, now I'm just gonna like shove everything to the side and be like, I'm just gonna box it up later. I gotta get the PlayStation turned on. I'll like get the disc in, get everything downloaded. Like I said, I got the email with my code for the pre-order stuff. So 700. Oof. Yeah. That's definitely getting up there. But yeah, I'll get this downloaded. I'll see about like jumping on, even starting tomorrow. Like I said, I was like, all right, just I told Jonathan we're gonna be living on like McDonald's and shit that's quick, like for a while. If I'm gonna be coming home at 7, the way I've been, it's like sometimes that motivation has just been. So if I can get in that rhythm, because I can tell just by sitting here, it's like I'm not getting as tired as I used to, like right after getting home. Because I'm having some interaction there. I'm having something to do and something to keep my brain on. So, and of course, I'm stoked about fucking cool ass Final Fantasy 16 shit. Like, this is awesome. So, dang, these are nice. I keep looking at these. I'm like, it's so pretty. And the fact they got like all the heads of the icons on there, it's like, oh my god. Really crazy. But yeah, and they made like everybody hot in that fucking game. I'm telling you, it's like there ain't nobody. Like usually you got old man Sid or like kind of lanky Sid, and then they were just like, let's make him hot too. Like, all right, like Jesus. And they got the guy who's like Titans person, and I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, who knows? But it feels like it's going to be a really tragic story. And it's like, But then again, I think it's also like, growing up, you were so like, yeah, you were into the characters, but there were those nuances that you missed that it didn't hit as hard. So like, things like Final Fantasy X, you're like, cool move, let's ball, and then you're like, what, and then you kind of miss the little things. And you're like, oh, that's sad. But then, like, you get to be an adult, and then you, like, play it again, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, so just the little things there. And so going into a game like this, the way they've designed it, they've got, like, the mature rating. It's very, like, you can tell right away, like, from the first teaser, you were like, some bad shit happens. I can tell, like, early on, this is going south. And so it'll be really... nerve-wracking, but also interesting and exciting to see what they do with it. Like I say, I'm excited, and I heard a lot of people love the demo. Like people that were going into that, they were like, "Hey, this is great. I'm loving this." I didn't hear a bad thing about it, demo-wise. So, and obviously, like I say, reviews so far are high, and there's going to be people that got it early, I'm sure, like streamers and stuff that, Square Enix was sending codes to, and then, of course, the early reviews from reviewers, and then people like me that were getting shipments early that are going to hit it up tonight. And like I said, we'll be hitting it tomorrow. Get off at 7 Central as long as I don't go past with like a late call. It doesn't happen very often that something drags me super late. But it has happened before. But for the most part, I should be off between 7 and 7:30. Get home, maybe shove some food in my mouth, and then jump on a stream. And as long as it doesn't take as long to set up as it did tonight, just because I was figuring out, I had to like redo my for my camera only scene. I just kind of had to delete it and redo a brand new fresh one. So I think there were some updates or something that was glitching some shit out. So once I pop on the PS5, I'll be able to kind of see how things are looking. So hopefully it'll be a little bit more streamlined. But yeah, you guys got any favorites, or is it all good? 2 steel books, wall banners. We got the pins, the statue. I think it's all like pretty slick. It's all looking really good. And I don't know where I want to keep everything in the meantime. This is a lot. It is. But I'll probably stick these little banners back in the sleeve and things like that. Maybe get the steel books. I got the one there in the plastic, and then the other one I can kind of stick back in the box that it came in, just to kind of keep things a little bit fresh. I don't know if you noticed, but these like little wall banners, they do have like the little loops here at the top, so you can like kind of stick something through those. All of it looks Yeah, it all looks pretty good. I don't, obviously it could be easy to be like, oh yeah, like the figures, being the big, main piece, but at the same time, it all kind of comes together. There's so much displayability and things, and I just love things. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I wasn't really paying attention, but they do got the little fabric loops on the top there so that you can, like, hang them on, like, why are there fucking fireworks? Yeah, we are way too far from 4th of July. People be getting that shit way early. Oh my god. Like, literally big kaboom. All right. Well, I'm so glad you guys jumped in to check this out with me, and I will see you tomorrow night, and we'll start up the game and get lost in just the wonderful, wonderful bliss that is the new Final Fantasy. We need to see what this is about. I don't know. I'm just stoked. I'm stoked. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm happy. I'm thrilled. My coworker was like, "Did you take off?" Because he took off like 3 or 4 days or something like that for Tears of the Kingdom, and I was like, "I'm already spending a lot of time taking time off for like our trip in the fall. We're going to Disney World with the in-laws, and I'm pretty excited about that. But I try to manage my time off a little bit so that it's really there when I really, really want it. Like, even if that is for a game, if it's not like right now, it could be in a couple of weeks when I'm like, you know what, I need a mental break from work. And then also, I can play my game. So, it is all very, very pretty. I love it. And, yeah, that's that. I love it. Display idea for banners? What is it? What we gonna be looking at? Because, yeah, with those little fabric loops on there, I probably could open up some possibilities of not having to, like, put anything through it or, like, glue it or tape it down or anything. I really can't wait until I have my office done. Like, I want my RGG section. I've had so many thoughts cross my mind though, because I was like, I've got multiple walls. There's gonna be the shit behind me, but like, I've got so many things that I have to like pick and choose from too, in a way. But yeah, I was like, I got space like above like my closet doors. Got a little above the window, so I could like set little shelves to like put like figures or something on. And then I almost thought about getting a Garomi, just like, like pin up, frame it, and just be like RGG section. That's what we're gonna be doing. So, but yeah, I don't know, maybe set up something like, a little bit Final Fantasy. Because I got a few things, with Origins and 16. I've got a few things that can go into that section. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Send it on Discord then. That'll work. Probably be more efficient if with like some pics and not having to worry about the stream delay. Yo, Sav, how you doing? What's up? We finished unboxing, but there's lots of cool stuff. We got both steel books, the banners, we got Ifrit and Phoenix back there. Oh my gosh. And we got the pins. The pins are like way cool. So they've got, let me take them out of the little box here because they come in a little box like this. But so we got all of them right there. Stop trying to autofocus in weird ways, camera. So, I love those. Love everything about it. Oh my gosh. Gotta get everything back in the packaging though, and that's always the fun part, isn't it? Because then there's like these little things, like we got a plastic box inside a case, inside a thing, and it's all like trying to hang up on each other. There we go. Alright. So yeah. So when it's in there, it looks like that. That's wicked cool. Very much so. And I got the cloth map. There we are. Da 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 da. I'm always happy to show you anything again. We just hanging out and having a good time. So, yeah, those are, like, it all looks really, really, really good. We got Steelbook number 1. And we got Steelbook number 2. That one. Got some cool stuff inside, too. They both pretty much got, like, it right there, but this one's got that lovely close-up. How you been, though, Sav? Yeah, this one is got, like, the, like, bordering and, like you say, kind of that imprinting, so it's slightly raised up on this one. Like, you can kind of see if I get the shadows right. So that one's the other one is more like yeah, image with a little bit of texturing difference between like the overlay there of the 16 that you can see that they've kind of embossed on there over the picture. But the other one, yeah, has that kind of, like you said, the way they printed that on there. Let me grab the statue for you. We'll bring it a little closer for you to see. And there goes the Pokemon cards. There we go. So there you can see the back. It's got some lovely, lovely color. And it keeps trying to like focus weird, so it's like we got that. So that's what I was saying before, was that I really love the colors on it. It's not like the heaviest duty material or anything like that, but still the way it looked, worth it. Like, I love the detailing on the feathers. Love the colors they've put on it. It all looks really, really good. So, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I got. It's all very nice. And like I say, gonna make a lovely display piece back here with everything once I get it all finished cleaning up and all that shit, you know? Getting all my crap put away and sorted and all my shelves up and all my books and games and shelves, things, all that. But yeah. It is very good. Like I said, that color really, really pops, especially on Phoenix there. So, love it. And Ria's got some ideas for the banners that she's gonna share on Discord. So, that's gonna be cool. Here, these are about 6-inch banners. that came with it for the different regions there of Alcia. So we've got them, and they've got like lovely little hangy thingies there. So we've got them for the different folks, and it's very, very cool. It's not going to take much for me to play with this some more. Like, you guys be like, I'm a new person. Okay, let's do it again. I really should go. I, like, do still have to have dinner. And John's been working on that. And speaking of which, I can smell it. So, but I'm going to get it downloaded. Make sure everything's downloaded that needs to be downloaded. Going to get the pre-order bonus, code. All of that, and yeah, right, the hanging detail thingy, yeah, like I was like, the hanging things, these little cloth loops, just so that you can put a string or whatever that you need to kind of like hang on something, and be able to, like, you could just like even like string them up like a little party banner, like. So I'm glad I'm not the only person that's like the hangy thingy. Like, that's what it is. I love it. But yeah, I'm going to jump on tomorrow to play. So I'll make sure everything's like downloaded. Get the, like I say, get the download code for the DLC stuff that they sent me in the email. Things like that. Make sure we're good to go. And yeah, I'm excited to play. What about you, Sav? Like, I was trying to remember. You said anything on the 16, if you were getting it? Work stuff, but taking time to recharge. Well, that's important. And I've been trying to remember that for myself. Is, I had a little incident, if you will. It wasn't anything like major, but it just was one of those things that hit me like in the wrong way. Like that was at work. It was just a small little detail, and it hit me way harder than I felt it should, but it did, and I just stepped away. I called in the next day, and I said I needed time, and my coach is so great that she understands, like, when things happen that I need to, that would require, kind of working out, that I also, like, have to step back so I can process and kind of find my words and, like, ground myself, and then also just take a mental health break. So, no, string is nasty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is super exciting. Super exciting. But yeah, so yeah, those mental recharges, back my younger days, just being like, I've got to push through, I've got to be here all the time, I've got to put in so much overtime or do this, and it was like, I'm just going to work. Now I'm like, no, I've done my bit since I was 16. I've done it for 20 years, and it's okay to work a job where you're like, all right, cool. And they do. They really encourage it. They will, like, it gets to the point of almost irritation how much they will be like, you're on break, I don't want to hear anything that has to do with work. Like, I'm like, I get it, but if I just happen to be like, ha ha ha, funny call or something like that, like, just chill. Like, I get it, but chill. Like, I'm not working. I'm laughing. He's 8 novel and haven't yet opened Zelda 2. Yeah, I'm waiting on my pre-order on that too. I also, God, so many things I've pre-ordered. I'm losing track. I'm gonna have to start like making a list because I'm starting to be like, I'm forgetting things I order. I still have to get my manga too. I've like every time I go to the shops here in town, Rhea, like they not have the mangas. So I've got my the latest edition finally of Way of the House Husband, but I've still got to get A Man and His Cat. Still got to get Fire in His Fingertips. I still got to get let's see. Well, no, that one's not until August. So it's just A Man and His Cat that I need right now. That one's August, and then Senpai, I think, is July. So I might still be alright. I just need to get the one, maybe. I'll have to double check. But yeah, the Ease 8 novel, got that pre-ordered. Got Abroad in Japan's book pre-ordered. And I think game pre-order wise, I'm finally caught up currently. Yeah, I believe so. I believe 16 catches me up with the pre-orders that I had for games. I don't have anything else in right now, I want to say. But I do have pre-ordered, like I said, the Pokemon trading card 151. Because I was like, yeah, they're probably going to make theoretically enough, but especially with the premium, like, edition, I was like, let's make sure we get some of those, and then just double, just to be doubly cautious, pre-ordered like an ETB, because I'm expecting those to get hammered pretty hard, in terms of people trying to snatch them up. So I wanted to make sure we could get some. I didn't want it to turn into an incident like of some of like trying to, what it had been like for some of the sets that just were considered a little bit more of an offshoot and a kind of special like that can get really hard to snag. So yeah. And I'll await your ideas to stay away from the nasty string, Rhea. Wait your ideas on Discord there. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for some 16. But I really should go so I can eat and then download all of this crap and then get it ready for tomorrow. So I'll see you then though. Like I say, I'll be off about 7 Central, given that I'm not a little bit or a little bit later, and then so probably about the same time, 8ish, 8:30 Central, I'll be able to jump on. But we can get an hour and a half, 2 hours or something like that maybe, and be able to start checking some things out. Starting up an RPG is always the hardest part because you like get 2 hours in before you're even out of the first cutscenes usually, but we'll make it work. So good night, see you guys.